whatever works and resonate with the vision that you have in your life. That's what you want to do, and that's what you want to focus on. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing another book review. So today we are going to be talking about The Fifth Agreement. It is going to be by Don Miguel Ruiz, and he is also the same author for The Fourth Agreement. How the Fifth Agreement is also related to the Fourth Agreement. So I wanted to quickly read that real quick. So Don Miguel Ruiz talked about how if you read the Four Agreements first, it gives you the awareness of what we are, the power of our words, because the book mainly talks about, so the Four Agreements talks about being impeccable with your words, not taking anything personally, and also not making assumptions. What was the last one? Do not take anything personally. But the Fifth Agreement talks about how words are just symbology. I find that one helped me resonate with it a little bit better. Okay, let's talk about the 3 quotes that I wanted to share with you guys in regards to the book. So I'm gonna screen record this because I really wanted to go about this in a way that you guys can see it as well too. So this is a great explanation for him. So it says, if we were born in England, we learn English symbols. If we were born in China, we learn Chinese symbols. But whether we learn English, Chinese, Spanish, German, Russian, or any other language, the symbols only have value because we assign them a value and agree on their meaning. If we don't agree, the symbols are meaningless. The word tree, for example, meaningful for people who speaks English, but tree does not mean anything unless we believe that it means something, unless we agree. What it means for you, it means for me, and that's why we understand one another. What I'm saying right now, you understand because we agree with the meaning of every word that was programmed in our mind, but it doesn't mean that we completely agree. Each of us gives meaning to every word, and it's not exactly the same for everyone. Basically, what he was saying is also symbols. It always represents different things for us, even though there are some similarities in a way with just the language. They all hold different values for us. Whatever you think is the truth is only going to be the truth for yourself. It's not going to be the truth for everyone else, because the symbols are never going to be the truth. The symbols are only true to yourself because the symbols hold a certain meaning that was ingrained to you from when you were raised, when you were growing up. So that helped me out, give other people, a different understanding, to step back and not take it the wrong way when people are relaying things to me differently, because at the end of the day, we were all raised differently, and certain ideology is always going to be different. So that's something that we all know, but we tend to miss out or forget that we need all these reminders. So that's how it helped me out with my perspective. Okay, let's find this second one. And it says, the highest point of your journey back to you is the moment when you finally see yourself through the eyes of truth. If you can see your authentic self, you will love what you see. You see the magnificence of your presence. You see how wonderful and beautiful you are. You see the perfection in you, and this breaks any doubt that anyone else put in your head. So this is one of my favorite quotes. So this is very subjective in a way, because I find that it is a good reminder that at the end of the day, you know who you are. You are aware of who you are as a person. And if you need to find a way to remind yourself of who you know you are, do it by all means, because at the end of the day, it is your life. It is going to be your journey. So you need to be able to actually know in every angle who you are and trust what you know of who you are. Because if you can't, if you're only relying of what you know from other people, they're all gonna have different views of you. Everyone's gonna have a different character of you, but you're the only one who actually sees value of who you think you are as a person, who you know you are as a character. So if you actually just rely on yourself positively and be able to actually look at yourself in a positive manner of what you know you are, that's all you need. But there's an area here where he puts us in a perspective that if we were to create a movie, let's say we were to watch a movie and then we go into this one cinema. This cinema plays this movie, but this movie is from a perspective of your friend. Let's say her name is Gina. Gina has a perspective of this. Gina has all these characters. Her mom, her dad, you, her brother, all these characters are in her movie. But everyone has a different character. Everyone has a different perspective of the role that they play in Gina's perspective, because Gina's perspective is always going to be different from your perspective. So let's say we go into the cinema and the cinema is now going to be your perspective of all these people. It's never going to be exactly the same. So at the end of the day, just always remember what you actually believe for yourself of the character of a person that you are. That's all that matters. Okay, and being able to read that helped me out to put myself in a different shoes. Now I can, when I'm starting to feel a certain way and I'm starting to go in a rabbit hole, I can easily take myself out of it. It's easier to take myself out of it because now I can look at it and say, hey, okay, you're feeling this way towards something, but is that how you really generally feel towards yourself? So then now you can actually take yourself out of the cookie jar and be able to look at it differently, because you're not so zoned in how, and these other perspectives of yourself that doesn't even align with how you view yourself, right? So it's so easy to get lost in that train of thought that you're always thinking about how other people view of you, or what you know people view of you, but then you tend to forget how you view of yourself, and that's all that matters. So yes, so that's kind of, it helped me to be able to actually just, when I'm feeling down or not feeling great about myself, I'm able to actually step back and retrack again, and then find that way to be able to feel a little bit better, somehow better, and realign my perspective, realign how I feel again. Okay, moving on. God, I went on a ramble there. I just think it's very important. So last one that we have is, you are the force that manifests itself in infinite ways throughout the whole universe. This is, again, going to be very subjective, but for me, it holds such a value because, like I said, the totality of the book is just to remind you how it's all about you, your life, and that's all that matters. Your symbology is what you're going to hold value of, so you need to be able to remember that. But at the end of the day, this book also talks about be respectful of other people's ideology. We are all artists, and he's saying how we all form different kinds of art, and we need to be able to respect that. We need to be able to listen to other people's ideology as well as they listen to ours, so we hold the same respect for other people as we wish other people would hold for us. So even though it is all about you, it's only about you, so it helps you regain that self-confidence or that trust in yourself, you know, because that's what's needed for you not to feel down, not to feel lost in other ideology. So it's your life, it's your universe. You take control of it the way you want to, and you manifest and you show it the way you want to. And whatever fits best for you, whatever works and resonates with the vision that you have in your life, that's what you want to do, and that's what you want to focus on. But also considering that you are respecting other people's as well. Anyway, so, you know, I do love the book. I actually enjoyed reading the book so much. I want to be able to reread it again. I do want to reread the 4 agreements. I have read it. I want to see if the second time that I read it, it's going to resonate with me a little bit better. But that's going to be a little bit down the line, so I'll try to bring it back when I can. I'm also in the look for fiction books, so if you guys have any recommendation, just leave it down in the comment below. I do enjoy these book reviews and I hope you find it helpful. If you're looking for some pick-me-up, for some pep talk, I hope this helps you out. Please don't forget to hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe so it notifies you every time I have a new upload. And I will see you on the next video. I try to upload every Thursday at 10 in the morning Mountain Standard Time, so I will see you then, and let me know what you guys see on my next video as well too.